Hello and welcome back to the Sports Sermon. I'm Dylan Saggy.
I'm Jason Gandhi.
I'm Zach Munson.
I'm Dan Majors.
And I'm John Majors.
And today we are back to talk about the Golden State Warriors, the NBA champions last year. So let's talk about last year. Jason, what do you have?
They signed this guy named Kevin Durant, who's kind of good at basketball. Lost Bogut, Barnes, Spates, and others. Some analysts were concerned about their bench depth and how they wouldn't get back to the finals. They'd be proven wrong. KD went down in March, was able to return for the playoffs. They got guys like Zaza, Pachulia, JaVale McGee, Matt Barnes, and others to really step up throughout the season. They swept through the playoffs, but then won the finals in 5, only dropping that game, and KD was named MVP, and from start to finish, Kevin Durant was brought in to win a championship, and he did that with no real stopping in his way.
Yeah, so let's move into free agency. Who should the Warriors try to get this offseason to try and bring them back to the championship, back to the NBA Finals, and try to get another one? So, Zach, who do you think they should sign this offseason?
Well, they need to re-sign Steph Curry and Kevin Durant, obviously. Those are obvious, and I think they should have no problem doing it. But besides that, they should just sit tight, and there's honestly no need at all to get any free agents, in my opinion.
All right, so yeah, I went with Durant and Curry, but it's got to be a very structured out way to get both of them back and still have room for other players to sign in free agency. So Durant's obviously going to opt out, but they need him to re-sign on a 1+1 deal again with a 20% increase, which is the standard, which you usually see. Like LeBron's been doing it and that type thing. That put him up to $31.8 million. Curry going to get a supermax, a 5-year, $205 million, because that's just like he hasn't gotten paid yet. So after those two, they're going to have $105 million committed to 7 players, plus they're still paying for Jason Thompson's stretch salary. So they'll have Curry, Durant, Draymond Clay, Looney, Damian Jones, and McCaw, and they'll have $22 million to fill out the rest of their roster. Before Wednesday, there was rumor that Iguodala was going to want to re-sign with the Warriors. Now it's not sounding like that's the case, but as of the earlier reports, what I had was that Iguodala was going to need to sign between $8 and $12 million per year. The only hiccup was going to be the amount of years. So I think ideally you really want to build around the big four and Iguodala for the Warriors. And then you get Livingston if you can. But now if Iguodala's going to opt out, you get Livingston back. You really pick which one now. But then you offer the taxpayer mid-level exceptions to the rest. Vets are going to want to come to the Warriors like West, McGee, Pachulia, Matt Barnes. So I think really the Warriors just need to build around their big four, either Livingston and Iguodala, to really solidify that roster, and then get lots of old vets that want to come in and win a championship because they see all the potential there.
Yeah, I think you make sure you got to re-sign Zaza and then pick up some solid role players or maybe even starters. Like
why Zaza? Like why?
I do not like it at all.
No, I was
like
asking
either
why
Zaza or JaVale McGee. You got to get a 5.
You got to take out the other team, you know?
But
You got to do that.
no, but you really think Zaza's the guy? Like, I don't think.
I mean,
I'm
Zaza
casting.
or JaVale, I guess.
Okay.
And then if that doesn't happen, then you got to pick up somebody like Nene or Anthony Morrow or somebody like that. And then maybe convince some guys to take a lot less money just to win a championship.
Yeah, I think Iguodala really is the big key here. If they can get him to come back, that'd be huge. If he doesn't, then they're in the market. Because then they have $22 million to really try to find somebody. I mean, I like Anthony Morrow. I'm thinking somebody like Tony Snell maybe. Someone that can just come off and provide scoring. That's really all they're going to need in that second unit. So I like that idea. Trade-wise, it's kind of hard to do. I know we usually do trades. But the only really trade that I saw online was Kevon Looney in a 2020 first round for Cameron Payne and Bobby Portis. I don't know why the Bulls would ever do it, but I saw it online, and so that was really an interesting trade that I saw. I guess that would just be if the Bulls hit the reset button. It gives them a future first and a young player, and it gives the Warriors some replacements for Livingston and McGee if they leave.
I mean, I just would never do that if I'm the Bulls.
Yeah,
like, those two guys are going to be a part of their future, like
I know
at least on the
reports were
bench.
Gar Forman, their GM, did not like Cameron Payne, and what's his name? Hoiberg made him get him in the trade. So I guess they're trying to get Payne out the door, and so that would be a way to do it. I don't know. I wouldn't do it
But
either.
for Kevon Looney in the 30th pick in 2021.
I'm just saying, that's what I heard online. I didn't make up this trade. I found it online, and it sounds like the Bulls are ready to get rid of Payne, so that's what I have as my trade.
Yeah, I mean, nothing really else. I mean, the Warriors don't really have the cap space to make any other trades. So let's move into headlines. Dan, what is your headline for the Warriors.
My headline is one word: dynasty. This team is going to, if they can keep their core players in Clay, Curry, Durant, and Green, then they will win a lot of championships in the next few years.
My headline is 2018 NBA champions. Assuming everything goes as planned, no injuries, I don't see anyone in their path to stop them, and I like him as their champion.
My headline is rinse and repeat. They just have to sit tight. Don't make any flashy moves, I don't think. Keep your main core. Make sure you do that. But even like in the draft and free agency, besides Curry and Durant, and trades, just sit tight and repeat what you just did this year, and you should be fine.
My headline is going to be not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. I don't know how many the Warriors are win, but I mean, at least for the next 3 or 4 years, they are set up to keep winning, still have their big four in their primes, and not looking like they're going to go to waste anytime soon.
I agree with all you guys. My headline is the Golden State Dynasty. They're going to be great for a long time. Kevin Durant's going to be there. He's going to help lead them. Unless LeBron joins another team and makes a super team, they're not going to be playing against well, really.
Yeah, so before we wrap this one up, since it's pretty much a short episode because there's not much to talk about, because what else are you going to do besides do the exact same thing you did last year, let's go into the kind of what was talked about this whole year in review. What do you guys think of the Kevin Durant decision? I know John, Dylan, and Zach are very one-sided, and me and Dan are on the complete opposite side.
You mean the wrong side?
Oh!
All right, so we'll let you three talk first about why you think Kevin Durant.
You guys go first.
No, you guys go first.
Yeah, you guys got it. Go.
No, I'm talking. Okay, whatever.
You guys have 3, so you go.
Yeah.
All right, so I thought Kevin Durant's move was very weak. I think it was, as Stephen A. Smith said, the weakest decision by a superstar in any sport in history. I have no problem with Kevin Durant leaving. I am pro-player mobility. But the fact that he left to the team that he just was up 3-1 against and lost, I have a big problem with that. He's too good. He's too good to just go to a team that was 73-9 and honestly didn't really need him. They were up 3-1 in the finals. As I said, they were the best regular season record in history, and he just joined them. If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Kevin Durant leaving if he went somewhere to build something. The Warriors already had a complete team. They already went 73-9 and almost won the NBA Finals. But I have a problem because he left to join the team that he had a 3-1 lead on, that he choked away.
He choked away. Russell Westbrook had the most turnovers in Western Conference Finals history.
How
It was
was
not
that
all
last year?
Kevin
Kevin
Durant.
Durant
Shut
scored
your mouth
27,
saying it was
20.
Kevin
No,
Durant's
I'm
fault.
not saying it was completely Kevin Durant's fault, but he certainly did not play
He was
well.
the best player on the team, so naturally then.
I
Ask
agree.
LeBron James that. Any blame goes to him. Then go on.
Yeah. The team that he blew a 3-1 lead against, and then they blew a 3-1 lead in the finals. I mean, all of that kind of combined that he left to the team that beat him. Like, it's not like LeBron left to join the Celtics after he lost to them.
They didn't have enough cap space to do that.
They would have moved somebody if LeBron James would have come.
No, they
Yes, they would.
Yes, they would have.
Yes.
You
If
tell me you don't
LeBron
want
James
LeBron
wants
James
to be
on
on your
your
team, you do not just tell him no.
That
Yeah.
just doesn't help you win. That helps you in a business aspect as well.
Yeah.
But Kevin Durant, if you can't join him, beat him, I mean, I just don't like it.
If you can't join him, you can't beat him, join him.
Or, yeah. If you can't join him, beat him, that's what you should do. My bad.
First
Yeah.
off,
Yeah.
this is a bad move, but it's also a good move. Honestly, if we're in that situation, would we want to go and win championships, even if we're going to be criticized and made fun of all the time? Also, I think it is a very weak move. I agree with what Zach said and Stephen A. It's the weakest move by a superstar. By far. It's so weak. You joined the team that won the most games in the regular season history. Also, you were on the team that blew a 3-1 lead. And then the other day, you come out and say the Thunder were never contenders with you and Westbrook and Harden on the team. Not even last year in the 16 season. That is unbelievable. You had it. You were going to the NBA
Yes.
Finals. You're not a contender, and then you blow it? That's unbelievable.
And also, I have a problem is that they were trying to help him. They went and they got Victor Oladipo, and they at least tried to help him. Okay, say what you want about Victor Oladipo. but they at least tried to help him, and then he left. I have a problem with that. So it's not like they were just leaving him out to dry. And he didn't want to play with Russell Westbrook, so I understand that, but the same thing. It's just like he went to the Warriors.
Yeah, that's so weak.
All right.
Let's hear your side, and then we will let
So,
you know why.
this is 100% an opinion-based debate. There's no way you can give anyone a fact that's like, this is why it's good or bad. So, I don't think anyone's going to sway their opinion based on this debate. I personally thought it was a good move for Kevin Durant, a good move for the NBA, and in general, a smart move. Respect the guy for wanting to win championships, and he felt...
Who doesn't want to win a championship?
He felt OKC couldn't win. You guys can keep talking over me, alright. He felt OKC couldn't win, obviously, and if he was the best player on that team, he would know better than anyone else, just like LeBron knows that they can't win a championship in Cleveland this year, so he's going to go get pieces, and if Durant didn't have that kind of flexibility there, and he's able to leave, just like LeBron's going to leave next year when he can't win in Cleveland, there is no issue with that. He would know he's the best, that he could, OKC probably had a very lucky year going up 3-1 against Golden State, and that they could not beat him in the future in a series because they couldn't even beat him when they were up 3-1. Blame that on Durant if you want, but he knew better than anybody that they couldn't get over Golden State, especially if they were up 3-1 and couldn't do it. Call him a snake, call him a cupcake, whatever you want to call him. He is now known as a champion. That's the end of the story. Coaches, front offices, role players all leave all the time. Just because he's a star and people know who he is does not mean he shouldn't be able to leave and go win a championship. He wanted to build something in Golden State with 3 other stars.
Build something? They already had
They
it
already
built.
had it built for
Did they win a championship last year?
Did they win a championship
They
the
2
year
years
before, and they were already
didn't.
3-1.
That's awesome. That's
Oh my
phenomenal.
goodness.
That he won
They
it 4
won it
years
the
ago
year
when
before,
LeBron
the
came.
best team in regular season history.
Okay,
You're saying it wasn't built? Was it not
I'm
built?
saying that. I mean, would the Warriors have beat them this year again? No, they didn't win them the year before. The Warriors needed Kevin Durant to win a championship. No one will debate that. They needed Kevin Durant to win a
They
championship.
did not
No.
need Kevin Durant.
How?
No.
They were up
Who was the MVP of the
3-1.
finals?
They were up 3-1.
Who was the MVP of the finals this
For
year?
which one?
This year?
Durant?
Okay.
I'm not denying he played amazing.
I'm saying they couldn't have won without him.
Yes,
That's
they
very
could
good.
have.
They didn't win last year without him. How can you tell me they could win it
They
again?
won the year before. So it's not like they got.
They're still
Okay,
young.
Game
They
5,
all got
you
better.
didn't have Draymond Green. Okay?
Okay.
You could have won.
That's Draymond Green. He got suspended. I'm his biggest fan. He
He's
got
an
suspended.
idiot. He hurt his own
That's
team.
awesome.
Yeah, and
That's
he
why he
knows
brought
he
Kevin
improved this
Durant.
year with his technical fouls and didn't get them. He would have played in Game 5 again, like he did this
So you're just
year.
telling me based on what you think, oh, because I think they could have won this year, that's why it was a bad move. There is facts. The Warriors
No.
could not beat the Cavs without
Let me
LeBron
say something.
last
Could
year.
Could not.
They didn't.
Couldn't
That
beat
is
them.
a
They
didn't
fact.
do it, so-
That is a fact.
Oh my goodness.
Get 2016
So why not
NBA
just-
Finals. Who is the champion? Just tell me. The
The
Cleveland
Cavs.
Cavaliers. That's the end of the story. Shut up.
So
That's
why
the
not
end of
get
the story.
remember-
somebody to win a championship?
Leave
You
the man
can't win
alone.
it every
Just
year.
because you
Just
win
because you
that-
win, just because you lose one year doesn't mean you should just leave.
Get a new player.
Okay.
Get the new second best player in the NBA. Why the hell would you not?
Obviously, it's good. Oh
I'm
my
not
gosh.
debating this from the Warriors
Yeah,
side. We're
they
debating
love
this
it.
from Kevin Durant.
Okay, Kevin Durant. I've played with Westbrook, who is not my best friend, for about 5-6 years. I know that we couldn't beat the Warriors because we were up 3-1 and couldn't do it. Well, I know, sure as hell know I'm not going to do it next year. Hey, let's go to a team that I could beat the Warriors or be the Warriors and beat everyone else. I'm going to go win a lot of games instead. So, leave the man alone. Just because you wouldn't do it and you want to go build something in Oklahoma City, go for it. Go
build something in Oklahoma City. Yeah, you stop saying that.
That's awesome. Go to Oklahoma City with Russell Westbrook and try to win. He didn't see a way to win. He was tired of doing the same thing over and over and over again, something the Clippers are pretty good at over in LA. He was ready for a change, and I'm ready to stop talking about this damn debate because does not matter. He made a good decision for him. The Warriors put him on there. Just because you wouldn't do it does not mean that he made the wrong decision or a bad decision. He's not a snake or a cupcake. He wanted to win championships, and you can't fault the guy for knowing that the team he was on could not do it.
Okay,
I
this
mean,
is the thing.
hey, you say the Thunder could not beat the Warriors.
He knows better
Would
than
they-
anybody.
Would they have,
Anybody.
would they
Let
have
it
beat
fall.
the Warriors if in Game 5 he didn't shoot 12 for 31?
Whoa!
Or in Game 6 they shot 10 for 31?
Okay, let's look at Russ Westbrook. He kind of he set a record for the most turnovers in the Western Conference Finals. He can't win games by himself.
I mean,
That's why he went somewhere else, was because he knew that he couldn't do it by himself. Except the guy for being humble enough to know he couldn't beat the Warriors.
By himself, Westbrook's going to be the MVP this year.
I know, but you guys are saying that it wasn't Westbrook, it's all Durant's fault. Okay, so
I did
take
not
it
say
all.
it's
Oh
all
my
Durant's
God,
fault. It
you
is.
put words in our mouth.
You guys are saying that he could have won, that the Thunder could have beat the Warriors.
Yes, they're up
Who would
3-1.
know better than Kevin
You
Durant?
beat them
He
3
played
times
with-
in the
They
series.
beat us 3.
If you can't beat
You
a team
can beat them.
if you beat them 3 times in a series and you lose, you think
Then you
hey,
just join them?
This is the thing. You compare LeBron's decision for next year leaving Cleveland. He's not going to go join Golden State.
Yes, but he might go join another super team
Okay,
in
but
LA.
why
There's
not?
a difference. Why not build something else and beat that team?
What other
Kevin
free
Durant-
agents?
Why not go win a championship?
This is my question. Who are the free agents last
Take
year?
the easy way
What
out.
other
That
free
makes
agents
sense.
were there last year? Tell me.
What do you say?
Who moved last year? You could have gone with Hassan Whiteside and him. Who else is a free agent? Big move.
Or you can go back next year trying to beat them.
He knows they could not have won in
If they
Oklahoma
did
City.
beat 'em
He
the
played
year before,
82
that's
plus
so false.
games.
Oh my! They won 3-1.
And they still
If
lost.
he- if
You're
he
not-
didn't- If he didn't suck in Game 5 and Game 6, like he choked, then it wouldn't be a problem.
Okay, listen to me. If you're up 3-1 and cannot win a series, and you look across the court and go, we just lost 3 straight games to them, how the hell do you pull out 3?
Or you can be a competitor and say, we just lost 3 straight. I played 2 terrible games, Game 5 and Game 6, and try to beat them next
Yeah,
year.
why don't you
Be a
redeem yourself
competitor.
and go out there and play?
Or
We're
you can
going to
easy
win
way.
championships. Call it the easy way, but now he's a damn champion, and Russell Westbrook still
It doesn't count that
winning.
much at all.
Win.
Obviously, pick rate doesn't count
And
that
What do you mean it
much.
doesn't
It
count that
doesn't-
much at all?
What's
He
Jordan
won a
like-
championship.
Why is Jordan the one playing? Because he went 6 for 6 in the finals.
I'm
That's
saying it doesn't count that much. Okay, James
okay.
Jones
That's the end of
has
what
like
I'm saying.
3
If
rings. Does that count
championships
that much?
if championships don't matter, then we're done. I'm not debating that
They
championships
do matter. But not if he won in Oklahoma City. What would matter more? If he won the Warriors or Oklahoma City?
It doesn't matter.
He won a
Yes,
Yeah,
championship.
he won a
does.
championship.
Just like how LeBron's ring with Cleveland mattered more than...
No,
Because
he
it was
didn't.
more for the city.
Right! And more for Oklahoma City, the
I don't
city
even-
that no
The
one wants to
Golden
go to,
State-
Oklahoma City.
Who already won a championship and who has a
I
team
definitely would
history
not
that-
say that LeBron's
Yeah.
championship in Cleveland meant more to NBA in general than Miami's. It doesn't. It meant more to the city of Cleveland.
Right.
Didn't mean more to Miami. Why Miami or more to Miami? Like, that's irrelevant how much it meant to this fan base. Like, obviously your favorite team when they win the championship is going to mean more
It
there.
means more for his legacy, not for
Yes,
his city.
it
his legacy.
doesn't.
Yes, it
it
does.
does.
So in 10 years, you're going to go, hey, LeBron won 1 championship in Cleveland, so he only won 1 championship. The other 3 didn't really matter that much.
What?
They're irrelevant because he won them in Miami. You're telling me they
What?
mean more when you win them by yourself than with other people around you. So,
Yes.
if that's the case, so then LeBron's 3 championships he won in Miami just don't matter.
He won 2
He won 2
championships
in
Two
Miami. For
My
sure.
bad.
Sorry, 2. It doesn't-
Sorry.
And yes, the one in Cleveland means more than those.
So in
Yes, it
20 years,
does.
you're going to go back and say, okay, LeBron's championships in Miami don't mean anything. Only the ones that
I
do.
didn't
Why
say they
did we
don't
say
mean
that?
anything.
You
Stop
just
it.
told me they
Of
don't
course they
matter. You just said they don't matter.
I never said they
John,
don't matter.
maybe not
They
as
don't
much.
meter as much.
Kevin
Listen,
Durant
listen.
doesn't mean as much.
Just listen to
LeBron's
what I
in
said.
Miami
Listen
doesn't
to what
mean
I
as
said.
much.
You're changing it every single
How I
time.
changed what I
you
said?
call it out. Oh, they don't matter that much. Oh, they don't matter like at all. Oh, they matter a little bit, but not that much.
You're not listening to what I'm
Stay
saying.
consistent.
I am. You're not listening.
Okay, he's thinking of it as a legacy aspect. If you're looking at it, if he won in Oklahoma City, that would mean a lot more to your legacy than winning it.
One championship. So if AI won 1 in Philadelphia and Kobe won 5 in LA, AI is now his better legacy? No.
No,
One
not-
championship-
oh my
he's
God.
gonna win
What are
5.
you saying?
He's gonna win 5 in Golden
It's not
State.
even close.
He's gonna win 5 in Golden State.
Yes.
Like Kobe. Okay. So now he's got
Okay.
5, or he could win 1 in Oklahoma City.
No,
Which
we're comparing
one's
1
greater?
to 1. 1 to 1.
He's
not
got.
5 to 1.
He's only gonna win 1 in Golden State.
No, I'm comparing 1 championship to 1 championship.
Not 1 to 5.
I
I
mean,
mean,
his
obviously
legacy-
5 is more than 1.
His legacy is going to be multiple championships in
Yeah,
Golden
so it
State.
doesn't matter if you
my
say
It doesn't
one.
matter.
It's-
Or you can try to win multiple OKC.
He's not. I don't know how you can tell me the best player on a team doesn't know as well as you 3 guys that watched him on TV that the Thunder could beat him because they won 3 games.
I mean,
He was
I
their
watched
best-
him miss 19 and 21 shots in game.
Okay, so that's
5
on
and
him.
6.
Either way, he knows they couldn't have beat him. Blame it on Kevin Durant. Sure, I bet he'll care a whole
So
lot
he knows
when
he's
he
not
has
good enough.
1,
He's the
2,
one that knows
3,
the
4,
best.
5, 6, 7 plus
Do
championships.
you not think there's something that where you can be a competitor and say,
Oh, I
we
missed
just
10
choked,
shots.
we
Oh, this
choked this
championship
series
ring makes up
away?
for that. Oh, I missed 8 shots. Oh, this championship ring makes up for that. Hey, 12 shots. Oh, this one makes up for that. That doesn't matter. He knows they couldn't have won in Oklahoma City.
Or
He
you can
knows.
be a fighter and competitor and say, I choked this series. I had 2
Like
terrible
AI,
games.
how many championships AI win? 0. You can
It's
keep
not
trying
tough.
to build something in
It's
Oklahoma
not
City,
tough.
but if you don't win anything, you don't win anything.
Oh my goodness. They're
Still,
up
AI's
3
a
to
great
1.
player.
Yes,
He's a
but he-
fantastic
Yes,
player.
but now Durant will be better because he's got championships.
Right.
With
But
the
he
same
couldn't
amount of
win
stat.
them with OKC.
It's not like AI
He knows
was
he couldn't
up
have won.
3-1.
You're right.
Oh my
You
God.
are correct. He
I was
could
sorry,
not
it
have
was
won in
sarcasm.
OKC.
It was actually sarcasm.
He could not have won in OKC, and he knows better than anybody else. A lineup of Russell Westbrook, Victor Oladipo, Kevin Durant, Enes Kanter, and Steven Adams does not beat Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes, and Andrew Bogut.
I mean, it did 3
They
games.
won 3
3 or 4.
games. And Kevin Durant
They
realized
went 3
we
out
got
of 4.
lucky this series. Just like
Lucky. Okay. Yep.
yes,
Yeah,
that's
lucky. Okay?
He saw it. Good
Good facts. We got lucky. Yeah.
What?
That's when you were like, oh, they knew they got
He
lucky,
kn-
and so, yeah. Good job.
Have you ever won a game and go, wow, we just got lucky to beat that team. We should
You know
not
why I
have beat
say
them.
we played a good game.
You've never once thought you shouldn't have won a game, but you did.
Okay, there's bounces that go.
I
your
didn't
way
say
there,
we got lucky.
but that's
But
it's
I
different.
I get that they won 3, so I say it's less luck instead of
3
1 game.
out
If
of
it was
4.
a tournament NCAA, I would agree.
Why are we
Yeah.
arguing about luck? Like, that's just so
Because you're telling me that it didn't
stupid.
have any luck that the Warriors beat the Thunder in 3 games and then couldn't close out the last 4. That's a little bit of luck
Wait.
going your way. That Klay Thompson hits 7
That's
threes in the second
not
half.
luck.
Oh my gosh, yes it is.
Leave in the
Every
comments.
championship season
Leave in the
has luck.
comments. Do you guys think it was a weak move? Let us know.
Is that it?
So-
Do you have something to say? Because
I
you're
mean-
making a big deal that you had the finishers. Let's hear it.
Okay, well, I don't understand why people say he's a snake and stuff like that. He didn't backstab Westbrook.
Yes,
They
he
weren't-
did.
Yes,
You
he
didn't
did.
even tell
They
him.
getting
They
along.
weren't friends!
He
Stop
didn't
acting like
tell
they're
him.
buddies!
They're
Who
not
cares?
friends. They
Did
would.
you ever do something without telling your best friend, like, hey, I'm going to a party.
Leaving
I'm not
his
gonna tell you."
team?
That's a huge decision.
Oh my god.
They're
They
not
weren't
business
friends!
decision. You're making. Oh my
They
God.
weren't
friends!
They were friends.
So we should have told Enos Cantor too, hey, by the way, I'm going to leave. Sorry.
You should have sat down with the team and be like, all right, guys, I'm leaving.
Tell me the last time any team did that when they lost.
Yeah, what are
Any
you
player
talking
about?
sits down with the entire team. Hey
That
guys,
accuracy.
my name is LeBron James. I was like to let you guys
Yeah,
know
wait
I
a
will be
minute.
going to Miami. No, he told everybody on national television. You
He-
want to talk about a snake move?
Russell
What about
Westbrook found
the
out
dreams
about
of
it.
Dallas
Yeah,
Stars?
so
Like,
Hey,
fuck
he
up.
said that was
Westbrook
one of the worst
found out
decisions he ever made in his life. All right,
Westbrook-
He said that was a bad decision on his part. He
Okay.
owned up to it.
I'm glad he did.
He needs to own up. to
How many
something
years did
he
he?
said.
How many years did he take to own up to it? Not one. If Durant
It's
was
like 3.
okay, so give him 3 years, and if he realized if they don't win during the championship, I'll agree. Then it was a bad move.
But they're going to win
They're going to win
multiple championships.
The first year that LeBron left, he didn't win the championship. He lost to Dan's Mavericks.
That was
Yeah, and he
For
lost to
him.
the Spurs. I think the Warriors have a good chance to go 5 for 5 in the next 5 years in the playoffs.
bad. If they keep the same course.
Yeah, if they keep the same court. Like
Well, yeah, I think everyone agrees with that.
championships, like all this hate that's all
So
over
the-
here. Kevin Durant can sit in his couch and be like, keep hating. I'll
Yeah.
keep
Well,
counting
yeah,
my-
he should
the
have.
diamonds
He
on
makes
my
he
rings.
makes $30 million a year. Who really more than that probably
30. Yeah, he's under that right
from
now.
advertisements
Yeah.
and everything. I mean, honestly, like he should just sit back and just enjoy.
Yeah, so why is this a debate? Like just because
Yeah.
I
We can
think
still
it wasn't
debate it.
like this,
Debate
I don't.
What are you debating then?
What
That's a weak move. What else are we debating?
It's not a weak move when you go win
my
championships.
God.
Who
He can,
cares?
while you guys are talking about how weak it is, he'll be sitting over on his couch going, hey, I
Bruh.
like 70 something diamonds on
Oh my
this
God.
one. Hey, I'm not even on this one. That's
Well, yeah,
irrelevant.
I'm not caring about what he thinks. I'm caring about. I'm being objective and saying if it was a weak move or not. We're not
From
discussing.
Kevin Durant's perspective,
We're not
it's the whole
discussing
thing.
what he said. We all agree that he should just sit back and count up all his money. But like,
We've been discussing Kevin Durant's perspective this entire time. So now I'm saying, after the decision, he knows he made the right decision by sitting there and counting all of his rings, while Russell Westbrook's averaging triple-double but getting bounced in the first round every year.
Okay,
The
it's
first
still, that does
round.
not
He
change.
didn't beat the Rockets.
Westbrook's not going to go very far.
No, I thought you were saying Kevin Durant and Westbrook.
No, sorry. I meant Westbrook by
I was
himself
not.
now. I think if Westbrook and KD were like buddies, like they were super tight, then yes, he probably should have told him.
Yeah.
I mean, they
It's
played
no
together
different-
for 8 years, and he was the best player on his team.
Kevin Durant was better friends with James Harden than Russell Westbrook. He has
Yeah,
said that before.
Definitely.
Okay,
James Harden didn't call him, hey, by the way, guys, I've gotten traded. Like, that doesn't matter.
that's not the same thing.
Hey, Enos Kanter and Russell Westbrook have zero difference in KD's mind on who I should tell first. They're not friends. You're forgetting that. Just because he's better does not mean they're
Yeah.
friends.
I mean,
Like,
he
I'm not
played
best
with
friends
him
with
for
the best
8
player on
years
any
and
team.
just did not tell him at all.
That doesn't matter. He's played with
Oh
Steven
my
Adams since he got
God.
drafted. Should you tell him too?
It doesn't matter.
That's
at all.
not as long as Russell
Nick Collison's
Westbrook.
been there since before Russell Westbrook. She told him too. Hey, Nick Collison, guess what, buddy? I'm going to Golden State. No! Just because he's good does not mean he's best friends with him. He might be the best player, but he has no right to know. Just because he's their best player, they're not best friends.
I just think it's a respect thing. I mean,
Okay,
Yeah, it's a respect thing.
It
and
doesn't
they
mean
still
that you're
they
friends.
still haven't talked to each other at all.
They've
Yes, they definitely have talked. and they- I forget who it was, but
too.
They said
they've talked. And
they've definitely
fine.
talked.
Mm-hmm.
I
They're
mean,
not fine. It's still broken.
yeah.
You can't just come back to being good friend like to be.
They
like,
weren't
Never
good.
You
There
can't-
was no relationship there.
You can't go back to being
Remember
what
in
you were.
Katie's 2014 MVP speech when he said Russell
That's
Westbrook was
called
his
that's
brother?
respect and having to do that. You're telling me he's not
Right.
going to say that the second best player did anything to help him be the MVP?
Right.
No player's not going to say that. No player is gonna go.
I mean,
I'm
he
the
said
MVP.
he's his brother. It wasn't me.
Yeah, it was him who said that. So
What?
he said it's his brother.
He said he.
Kevin Durant's mom's a real MVP. I don't want to hear it.
No, but like, you have to say those things. There are certain things you have to say when you're getting interviewed. Just like when people say, when they ask LeBron, well, how do you think KD's feeling over in the locker room? He can't go. They're like, and he can't just like throw that out there. He's got to be professional and go. All right, well, I think he's pretty excited. I remember what it was like to have my first championship. Like, you can't you have to say the right things a lot of the time. And having a second best player on your team, you have to throw something to him. Like, hey, thanks for getting me there. Like, it wasn't like Westbrook was the only guy he talked about. He said the whole team, hey, thanks for letting me be the MVP. This is just as much you guys, whatever he said. I didn't watch the speech. But,
I mean, saying the right thing, kind of like calling your best teammate when you're about to leave.
Best teammate, that's a lie. He's not his best teammate. Like, his best friend,
team.
like, on
Like the best player on his
the
team.
best player on his team is
No, you have no obligation to tell him you're leaving. You think Shaq told Kobe, hey, buddy, I'm leaving? Dude said, no, he was gone. Like, you have no obligation to tell somebody because they're good.
Disrespecting.
But he doesn't have to show respect to guys because he's good. That's your argument. Because he was good, he should have told him.
Because they played with each other for 8 years.
There are other guys in the team he played with for longer, like Nate Collison.
But
No
they're
one's
not his
arguing whether
best
he should-
teammate. Nick Collison.
Okay, tell Nick Collison too. I don't care.
Skill
Tell him to.
does not mean... Just because you have skill does not
No,
mean
you can tell. You can go ahead and tell Nick Collison too. I don't care.
But no one's mad that you didn't tell Nick Collison. No one's
Because he's
mad.
Nick Collison.
And that's what I'm saying. That's my point, is that there shouldn't be a standard, hey, you're good, I have to tell you now. No,
It's
you could be the best player in the league.
disrespect.
If I don't like you, I don't care.
I mean, it's a respect thing. Like, just like Paul George just told the Pacers that he was probably going to leave. Like, KD never did
That's
anything
respect,
like that.
honestly. I don't. Although I'm
You're
mad
not
at
even
I'm mad at League
off the
though.
team yet?
Durant didn't know for a year before.
Yeah, he knew when they got
Durant.
eliminated. He was on there, on the court, hugging everybody.
He even said in an interview that he knew right after when he got the text. He said, "I'm going to go build something."
Mm-hmm.
Build,
That's not a
build
year.
something. Okay.
What'd they build? A
championship.
championship. What did they
It
do
was
before
already
they
built.
lost?
Already built.
Anyway, Durant knew after the championship. That's not a year plus before free agency. That is, a month. Okay, he maybe should have told Oklahoma City a month before and they could do zero about it. They can't trade him now. Hey, buddy, I'm going to leave. That's irrelevant whether you tell him a
It's
month
still
before you do it then.
respect.
Why does that matter if he respects the Oklahoma City organization and tells their owner, hey, guys, I'm going to leave? LeBron didn't tell Dan Gilbert he was going to leave. All these guys, like, just because one person did it does not mean it's the standard. Like, he didn't, like, it's not like a thing. You have to tell your front office, make sure they know. One guy did that. A lot of people in the past did not do that. Shaq didn't tell Jerry West, hey, I'm going to leave this year. Or LeBron didn't tell Dan Gilbert, hey, I'm going to leave this year. Like, you just make that decision and you go when you know. Like, there's no respect there. There's no needed respect. He has no obligation to tell an owner or a GM, I'm going to leave. Because there's just no obligation for that.
All right. Well, does anyone else have anything to add?
No, I feel like it's pretty... I mean, the same, like I said when we started, like, I think you three still think Katie's a snake, cupcake, whatever, and us two still don't. Like, nothing's going to change out of that.
There's good and bad of what he did, but mostly bad, in my opinion.
Exactly, and in my opinion, there's good and bad, but
I can
mostly
see
good.
from both sides. I agree with what you're saying, but there's also ramifications for what he did.
Exactly, and I think that's what I'm saying, though. Like, you still... And if you had to pick one, would say he's a snake. And I'm still going to say he's not. Like, this... It's just a lot of us yelling at each other.
As an
and getting
athlete,
all-
I want to go win championships. I don't blame him for doing that. I
Exactly.
don't blame him for wanting to go win championships, but I'm not going to go join... For instance, I'm not going to go join Earlham because they beat us in the conference championship this year.
Yeah, I mean, that's... But
Okay, because that's stupid. You don't do that.
But that's a perspective. That's a difference in person. Maybe Kevin Durant wanted. Maybe Kevin Durant doesn't care about what. Like, he doesn't care about going to that person, whatever. He just wants to win a championship. You want to go to a championship, but you don't want to play. You don't want to go to this team because they beat us. That's just a difference in people. Like, people are different. That's just one person thinks it's fine, one person doesn't. That's what I'm saying. This whole debate is just a difference in who you
That
are.
also, what the legacy thing, that hurts Kevin Durant because of his competitiveness.
It
It really does.
What
It
do you
doesn't
mean?
show that he's a competitor. LeBron James is not going to go leave and go join the Golden State Warriors.
Okay.
Okay? Because
Yeah.
he sees an easy
Yeah,
way.
yeah, I agree.
He went and built something in Miami that they haven't had something built yet to
Okay.
try and win a championship.
Okay.
And then
I
came
mean,
back
so
to
they
he's
Cleveland.
still
had-
competing.
Yeah. Okay.
Those Cavs teams were terrible when he was just the only
Okay.
player there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
Yeah,
He
Okay.
was
the Thunder are
only
much
player.
better.
Okay.
The Thunder had Russell Westbrook.
I understand.
Serge Ibaka.
I understand.
Yeah, they were good.
He's not in that conversation. Okay? Don't tell me Serge Ibaka
Okay.
is in that
He's a
conversation.
decent player, but he's not great.
He's
He
better than
started
anybody
for the-
the 2007
he started
Cavs
for
had.
Okay,
Yeah.
compared to everyone else on the
Yeah,
Cavaliers,
yeah.
he's a good player.
Yeah, he's fine.
It was only
Okay.
LeBron,
I give you that. Okay.
Anderson, Varejao.
Hey.
How
Drew
was
Ilgauskas.
Larry Hughes, Eric Snow, Drew Gooden,
Anyway,
Drew
I
Ilgauskas.
just- Okay, what was that?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. His legacy is going to be hurt a little bit because he's not a competitor.
I-
Kobe Bryant is known for his Mamba mentality, right?
Yeah, he is.
Right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're his favorite player.
Yeah.
I respect Kobe Bryant because of his competitiveness and everything he does with his Mamba mentality. I have no respect for Kevin Durant and his competitiveness.
Okay. But, at the end of the day, if KD wins 7-8 championships, which he could not,
7-8. I don't know about 7-8.
If
Okay,
this
that's-
core stays,
regardless of how many things he wins, if he wins 5+, you might not respect his competitiveness, but you're respecting those rings.
I respect him as a player. Don't
Okay,
get me
that's
wrong.
all I'm saying. So, from Kevin Durant's perspective, which
He's
is
a
this whole
good player.
thing,
He's probably the second best player in the world.
Yeah.
If I hear
Second
someone
or
say
third.
he's better than LeBron James, you got an issue.
second or third.
Because LeBron is the best player.
Yeah, second or third.
Okay?
I'd put Kawhi
And that's
out
the
there,
other
yeah, second or
thing.
third.
You are the second best player in the world,
Would you not?
and you go and join the best team. That's an issue, Mike.
But that's your, as I'm saying, that's just a difference in people.
But none of his
I don't
Oklahoma
appreciate
City
that.
teams were competitors or
Okay,
contenders
but
for the
where-
championship. Never, according to him.
okay,
And I don't think they
That's-
were. I genuinely.
They made it to the finals. They had
Okay,
a 3-1
listen,
lead in the conference finals.
if you so we all agree that they weren't getting along. Westbrook and Durant were not getting along,
Yes.
and you're okay with him leaving, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, where would he go to win a championship?
That's what I'm saying. Who are we going to build with? You keep
Anywhere
saying let's
else.
build a super
I mean,
team.
the Celtics.
You're not going to go with Hassan Whiteside and go, hey, buddy, let's go beat him. You don't have that. Like, that's just how the contracts work out. He doesn't have that free agent market to go sign a Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh with a different team. He doesn't have. Last year, there were not stars available. DeRozan re-signed with the Raptors the first day of free
He
agency.
could have
so
signed
he was
back with Oklahoma City for 1 year and then left.
Why would they make a difference?
Yeah, well,
And why would that matter?
What's
So
the
another
free
shot
agent
to beat
this
the
year?
Warriors?
Yeah,
I
another
don't know.
shot.
Maybe
Show that you can do something.
maybe you don't Chuck Lee this time. I don't know.
You had an opportunity to make more money this year, anyways. If you saved
Yeah,
Oklahoma City.
but he doesn't care about money. Let's be real. He does not. He's not thinking at home. Darn, I missed out on a lot of millions of dollars.
Yes,
He's like,
he does.
You're telling me
Everyone-
he's thinking about that tonight, or when he went to bed, he's going, I wonder how much millions I'm missing in
That's
Oklahoma
reasonable.
City. Yeah, he's like, hey, these rings are pretty cool.
They haven't got him yet.
Does
Yeah,
Westbrook,
he's almost
does Westbrook have those? Nah, he doesn't, but he's got more money than me. Cool. Congrats, buddy. Like,
They'll have
money.
another
I
trophy
mean,
in
that's
this
why
year,
he signed the
man.
1-year deal and then is
Yeah.
gonna sign the 5-year deal now and get a ton of money.
Money.
So you think Durant should have signed a 1-year deal, and then you even find him going to kick Golden State the next year?
No, I mean that's why he signed the 1-year deal with Golden State and is gonna get a big contract now.
No, he's not. He's going to sign another 1-year deal with him this year.
Okay, it's not as
You
bad
already
as a
said that.
decision
You know,
if
one
they
plus
were
one.
not up 3-1.
I-
Let's be real. They were up 3-1, and
I'm-
he blew it,
I-
along with the rest of his team.
But I understand that. I 100%. I agree with that.
Honestly,
Don't get me
yeah,
wrong.
That's,
I agree with that.
that's weak. You can't
But
say
listen,
that's not weak.
listen. I understand they're up 3-1, and I get how you're 1 game away from winning, and I get the Durant choke and all of that. But you can't tell me, as a college player, athlete, you haven't had games or series or whatever where you go, we just put out a game or two from them? How? He knew.
He had 3 though.
That's the thing.
I understand that, but I'm still saying if they couldn't do it with Russell and Kitty, if they couldn't beat them when they had 3 chances to win 1 game, he's gonna go back at home and go, well, I don't think we can go. I really do think he went home and was like, okay, I don't see us being able to get 3 more games from Golden State next year.
Okay, this thing, we can also start another conversation, how the NBA is maybe a little bit rigged, and they wouldn't want the Thunder to go to the NBA Finals.
And I don't know. I've never thought the NBA was rigged. I think it's just how
we're
things.
just gonna assume it's not.
But
Nah.
no, but my thing with saying that is just I get there at 3-1 and all of that, but I don't know. I feel like as a player, I mean, when we started the series, no one thought the Thunder were going to go up 3-1. Why? Because the Golden State was 73-9, and that they're going to be an easy win for the championship. Okay, Oklahoma City steals 1 game, 2 games, 3 games. Oh, they've got a shot. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they saved 3 really good
I mean,
games.
do you not want to
and
prove
then-
everyone wrong as a player?
Exactly. Be a competitor. Oh my goodness.
He can prove people. He can try to prove people are wrong, or he can guarantee championships. I don't think he's as selfish as you guys think he is, where he's very much, I want to prove everybody wrong. I'm LeBron or Kobe. He's not. He doesn't have that mentality. He doesn't sit at home going, I'm going to prove everybody wrong. I want to show you guys that I'm the man. He's not like Kobe. They are different people. Kobe was all about, like John said, about that mob mentality. I can turn it on, and I will beat anybody in my path. Durant's not like that. He's a very passive.
He's very weak.
No.
Yes.
Passive
that
and
was
weak are
weird.
not the same thing.
I was kidding. He's a
Yeah.
great player.
Yeah. Passive and weak are not the
He does
same.
not have a moment
They're both
himself.
similar.
Yeah, I agree with
We're
that.
both throwing zip like, oh yeah, that's right. No, we're fine. There's a difference between passive and weak, in my opinion. Passive is, he does, like, I mean, that was the thing for the last 4 years in Oklahoma City, was, why isn't Durant getting the last shot? Why is Westbrook taking it? He doesn't want it. He is okay being the second, third man. That's why he went to Golden State. He doesn't need to be the alpha male on any team. That's just who he is. As a person, as in his DNA, he is not somebody that has an alpha dog badge like in 2K. He wouldn't get the alpha dog badge. He is okay being a second or third option because he knows he's good, but he doesn't feel the need to go prove everybody wrong. That's just a fact. And
Or he's
we can't-
afraid to take that shot.
I don't think that's it. You cannot say that because it's not okay.
Well, he
You
has
can't
made
tell
some
me-
moves here saying that
One
he's
move.
not.
No, you cannot tell me he's afraid. No, stop that.
That was also a joke.
Okay, yeah.
I love getting you wound up, Jason.
I'm just saying that, like, I guess in general, like the whole Thunder Warriors last series, I get they're up 3-1, and I'm glad they were. But if you remember, nobody thought the Thunder could do it, and so why are we expecting Kevin Durant to think he could do it when they clearly couldn't? He doesn't think that he can do it next year. That's not him being weak. That's him being real.
I mean, that should be your mentality to prove everybody
That you
wrong.
can't
though.
tell someone how to think. You just can't. He's not that
It
kind
should
of
be.
player. It should be. Hey, you should think that way. You shouldn't think he's weak.
I mean, you can't win if you don't believe you're going to win. That's probably what he thought, I guess, when he choked the last 3 games.
Okay, guys, we can argue for another 30
Yeah, I
minutes,
agree.
but either side has their rights
Points,
and
yeah.
wrongs. So, who cares, honestly? It's
That's
his
why-
life.
Yeah, it doesn't affect me in the long run. The Lakers are still bad. I'm still
It
going to
just
hope
gives
Lonzo Bruce out of
ESPN
Providence land. I don't
content.
care.
What we want to listen to gives us something to talk about. Kevin
Yeah.
Durant honestly doesn't care. So,
Durant's very content. Golden State's very content. I think Westbrook's pretty content now. I think that everyone is
yeah,
pretty
he'll
okay.
also have a trophy in his room. Here later.
Exactly. He'll get his own trophy. It's not a ring. All right. Coming up on the next week, we're taking a little bit of a break, but we will be back, I think, next Wednesday. I know we're taking a little bit of a break. We might have some thrown in there. I don't know. I will be on vacation, so Dylan's kind of going to be figuring out if you're going to make stuff. I don't know. Are you guys planning on putting anything out there? I'll be on vacation until next Monday, but then I leave again soon. So I won't be here, but I don't know what you guys are planning on doing.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have a few episodes for you guys. We can maybe call if we can't get together. We'll see. We'll, of course, let you know on Twitter. So follow us on Twitter. We'll post every time we post a new video or a new article. And also hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of our NBA What's Next series, along with our draft coverage coming up later as the draft is just finished from last night. So we hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you tomorrow.